Imagine this: a shadowy figure in a dimly lit studio, brush in hand, staring at a blank canvas. But what emerges isn't just art, it's a lightning bolt of emotion that could shatter records and hearts alike. In the world of NRL, where heroes are forged on the field, one artist's stroke of genius just caught the eye of a superstar, and the fallout is about to explode. In the bustling heart of Brisbane, where the roar of the crowd still echoes from the grand final, a young artist named Maya Thompson sat hunched over her easel. She had followed Reece Walsh's journey from his debut days, through injuries that tested his resolve, to that triumphant premiership win with the Broncos. Maya's tribute wasn't a simple sketch. It was a masterpiece, capturing Walsh mid-leap, his eyes fierce, muscles taut, the ball clutched like a trophy from the gods. She poured weeks into it, blending vibrant colors that mirrored the stadium lights, each brushstroke infused with the adrenaline of those game-winning moments. But doubt crept in. Would anyone notice it? Mia posted it online, tagging Walsh in a moment of bold hope. Days passed in agonizing silence, her notifications barren. Then, one evening, as she refreshed her feed for the 100th time, a blue tick appeared. Walsh himself had liked it. Her heart raced. This wasn't just approval, it was validation from the man who dodged defenders like shadows. Fans flooded in, shares skyrocketed, turning her quiet studio into a hub of buzzing energy. Maya's phone lit up with messages from aspiring artists, NRL enthusiasts, and even scouts from galleries. The tribute, now viral, symbolized more than skill. It bridged the gap between fan and idol, proving that passion off the field can ignite as fiercely as on it. As comments poured in praising the intricate details, the sweet beds on Walsh's brow, the subtle nod to his indigenous heritage in the baccalogram round patterns, Mia realized her art had become a beacon. It wasn't just about the player, it was about resilience, the grind behind glory. Walsh's seal of approval, a repost with the caption that sent chills: "This captures the fire inside." The internet erupted, memes flow, and suddenly Maya's tribute was featured on sports shows, dissecting how a single painting could encapsulate a career's highs and lows. But beneath the hype, a deeper story unfolded. Mia had battled her own demons, self-doubt from failed exhibitions, the pressure of living in a sports-obsessed city without being an athlete. This piece was her fight back, a visual roar that echoed Walsh's on-field tenacity. As the story spread, it inspired a wave of fan art, turning NRL into a canvas for creativity. Yet, the tension built. Would Walsh reach out personally? Mia waited, her studio now filled with half-finished works inspired by other players. The surprise hit like a tackle. Walsh messaged her directly, inviting her to a game, sealing the tribute's legacy. This wasn't just art meeting sport. It was destiny colliding, proving that heroes recognize heroes, no matter the arena. Viewers, if you are loving these epic sports tales, smash that subscribe button to all sports updates for more heart-pounding stories that keep you on the edge. The ripple effects from Maya's tribute didn't stop at likes and shares. They dove deeper into the NRL community, stirring debates and dreams. Reece Walsh, the premiership-winning sensation, wasn't just a player, he was a symbol of grit, having risen from the Penrith Panthers ranks to Broncos stardom, dodging critics and injuries with the speed that made him untouchable. Maya's painting captured that essence. His signature step, the crowd's blur in the baccalogram round, every element screaming victory. But the real surprise came when Walsh's teammates got wind of it. Nathan Cleary, a rival turned admirer, commented publicly, sparking crossover buzz between teams. Fans speculated, could this lead to official merch art collaborations in the league? Maya found herself in interviews, recounting how she studied hours of footage, analyzing Walsh's moves to infuse authenticity. The tension mounted as offers rolled in, commissions from other stars, a spot in a sports museum exhibit. Yet, amid the excitement, a moment of vulnerability surfaced. Mia revealed in a podcast that the painting was born from her own low point, a failed relationship where her ex dismissed her art as frivolous compared to sports. This tribute was her reclaim, turning pain into power. Walsh's approval, It was the ultimate mic drop, silencing doubters and amplifying her voice. As the story evolved, it highlighted broader themes: how art humanizes athletes, stripping away the armor to show the sweet and soul. Social media threads dissected the symbolism: the golden hues representing premiership gold, the stormy skies nodding to challenges overcome. The surprise twist: Walsh commissioned a personal version, hanging it in his home gym as motivation. This act bridged worlds, inspiring young fans to pick up brushes instead of just balls. The NRL's official account shared it, boasting Mia's followers to thousands overnight. But the core tension lay in the unknown. Would this fame last, or fade like a post-game heist? Mia channeled it into new works, depicting other legends like Payne Haas and Kalyn Ponga, each with their own narrative depth. The community's response was electric. Workshops sprang up, teaching kids to blend art and sport. Walsh's endorsement wasn't just a nod. It was a catalyst, proving that tributes like this could redefine fan engagement. In a league dominated by physical prowess, Mia's story reminded everyone that creativity is the ultimate game changer, turning spectators into creators. As all sports updates brings you these thrilling narratives, the saga of Mia and Reece Walsh underscores the magic when worlds collide. Walsh, fresh off his premiership glory, had faced his share of scrutiny: questions about his maturity, the weight of expectations as a young gun. Mia's tribute cut through that noise, portraying him not as a controversial figure, but as an unstoppable force. The painting's details were meticulous: the tattoo peaks, the focused gaze that seemed to pierce the canvas. When Walsh gave it his seal, it wasn't casual. He hosted a live session, praising how it captured his warrior spirit. Fans tuned in by the millions, the chat exploding with emojis and theories. But here's the gripping turn: Mia wasn't done. Inspired, she launched a series tributing unsung heroes like trainers and referees, adding layers to the NRL tapestry. The surprise: a gallery auctioned her original Walsh piece, fetching a sum that funded art programs in underprivileged areas. Tension built as bids climbed, each one a testament to the piece's impact. Walsh himself bid anonymously, only revealed later, adding a layer of mystery that kept the story alive. This wasn't fleeting fame. It evolved into a movement, with athletes commissioning works that told their untold stories. Mia's journey from obscurity to spotlight mirrored Walsh's own rise, both battling odds with unyielding drive. As podcasts and articles delved deeper, they uncovered Mia's research, interviews with Walsh's coaches, frame-by-frame analysis of his plays. The result: a tribute so vivid it felt alive, pulsing with the energy of a packed stadium. Yet, the real hook was the human element: Walsh's message to Mia, thanking her for reminding him why he plays. It humanized the superstar, showing vulnerability beneath the bravado. Fans shared their own tributes, flooding platforms with drawings and edits, turning the NRL into a creative hub. The premiership win felt amplified, not just a trophy, but a spark for inspiration.